This is the legendary Nokia N95, but I only have this 8GB version times 2. I always wanted the normal one as well. I have one, but it is broken. I know it is working cause it can switch on and it even plays some music, but the LCD is busted, keys are worn off and it looks kinda scuffed. So instead of buying a new one, I thought, why not to order some replacement parts from AliExpress and give this broken one a new life and save it from going into landfill. And that's exactly what we are doing today. We are saving this Nokia N95. So let's get cracking! Ciao camarade and compañero, thanks for tuning in and watching this video. Today we got something a bit different, cause you know, besides handhelds I also love old phones. And back in the day I fixed a lot of them, but to get a replacement parts in like 2011, that was insanely hard and expensive. Luckily now we have AliExpress, where you can buy almost everything for relatively cheap. Nokia N95 replacement screen for 33 British pounds, yes please. Buttons and rear cover, £390. There is no front cover in this set. I couldn't find it available when I was ordering it, but now I can see they are back in stock. So the parts are here, they are looking okay. Buttons, top and bottom piece, rear side, and also LCD screen looks pretty okay. Now let's disassemble the phone. This is the part that most people are afraid of doing. But let me tell you something. Old phones are built like a Lego. They are super easy to disassemble and it feels like you are playing with a toy instead of fixing a phone. So if you're hesitant about taking your old broken phone from the drawer and fixing it, don't be. Just pry open the back cover, grab a screwdriver, undo 4 screws, unclip one ribbon cable that connects 2 sliding phone parts, and we are halfway through. What do you think? Not bad, right? Now 4 more screws from back of the LCD. Every old phone is built differently, but they are all very modular. Buttons, boards, speakers, LCDs, they are all separate, and usually they are also very dusty and dirty. So don't forget to give it a proper deep clean with some isopropyl alcohol wipes or something similar. To get to the screen on N95, we just need to lift the small button board, then unclip the connector, slide it out, and then just reverse the steps in order to install a brand new screen. Well, brand new should be in quotation marks, cause I have noticed this is not a brand new screen, but it has been used already. Not that I would expect brand new screen for $390. The buttons and shell on the other hand are spot on, brand new even for less than $390. Now just reverse all the steps and put it all back together. Along the way I have encountered just one small problem. The SD card flap didn't want to stay closed. It was just opening. I was cutting small rubber pieces off of it, but I just couldn't make it to stay closed. Instead I've changed it back to the old flap. That one stayed closed without any issues. And this is the final result. I've changed the battery cover back for the old one with the Nokia N series logo. And the SD card flap is also old one. The purple color on these old parts has bit different tone than the new one. I kinda like this two-tone design. The front side is still very beaten up, cause it's old beaten up front part, but I kinda dig it this way. It's giving it like a more character, indestructible Nokia character, you know? Somebody's gonna ask, does it even work? And I say, hell yeah, it's Nokia, of course it works. Well, we don't know yet if it works, so let's quickly turn it on. And yes, indeed, screen works okay. The brightness was kinda low, so I maxed it out. I don't know about you, but when I get an old phone, first thing I do is that I scroll through all the apps, gallery, videos, music, text messages. Is this a breach of privacy? Maybe a little bit, but hey, it's like a trip back in memory lane. Like this Snake game that was installed in here, and I'm sure it was installed on every other Nokia capable of running it back in the day. There was nothing in the gallery, no videos either, but we have here some music. And hell of a good old school music. I'm always very eager, listen to others people playlists. First we have here The Cooks. You don't love me the way that I do love you. Great song from a pop rock band from Brighton, England. Just the speakers were messing up my experience, so I've quickly paired my Sony Bluetooth speaker. In the Bluetooth settings, we can also see this was a Jubop's Nokia. Shout out to you, Jubop. Good music taste. Also, shout out to all of my channel supporters and Patreons. Your support is vital, I just want you to know that. I'm dedicating next song to you. Well, maybe not a next song, cause that one is Can't Stop. We all know Chili Peppers are great, but third song is for you. The Levelers, Carry Me. If you haven't heard it before, please listen to it now, you're gonna love it. Levelers are an English folk rock and anarcho-punk band from Brighton. Anarcho-punk, who wouldn't like that? Fourth is a Kaiser Chiefs, The Angry Mob, another banger from an English indie rock band from Leeds. They're just around the corner from where I live in UK, right behind Wakefield. The Killers, Mr. Brightside are fifth, not bad, but number 6 is way better. It's so good that I had to put it into my playlist straight away. The Specials, Rudy, a message to you. Two-tone and ska revival band from Coventry. Seventh is a 8, That's Not My Name by Think Things, an English indie pop duo. Number 9, The Smiths, Sweetness, another English indie rock band, same as the Wombats, with Backfire at the Disco. Man, I almost forgot how many great indie rock bands there were in the UK. I've heard some of them cause English radios love to play English bands, not so much American bands. And when I was working in a warehouse, there was an 8-hour shift full of English bands. The Zootones, Always Right Behind You, number 11. And of course Wonderwall is at number 12. Then I came across one more game, System Rush Demo. Pretty cool for an old Nokia game. I've also tried camera and shutter button and everything is working absolutely fine. I've browsed also through some old private Jubop's texts, like "Hi darling, you okay? What you been up to?" And I also found out this phone was last used around October 2011. Then I've inserted 32GB micro SD card and that one was working absolutely fine even without formatting it first. 32GB available straight away. Next steps would involve connecting it to PC, downloading, explore, hacking it and installing all the goodness. But I'm a bit ahead of myself. In this video I just wanted to prove you that as long as your old Nokia broken phone can switch on, it doesn't belong to trash. It's not end of the world and even with minimal skill you can give it a brand new life and have it functional again with minimal investments and minimal time requirements. If even after watching this video I haven't convinced you to not trash it, remember you can still send it to me for some tender loving care instead. Your good old Uncle Chuck got you covered. Thanks to you for watching, thanks to all of my supporters. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it and watch this Nokia N95 video as the next one. I'm sure you're gonna love it. Peace out! Now completely unrelated from Nokia, I've also bought this 3-axis foldable handheld stabilizer from AliExpress. Right now they're selling it for around 28 British pounds. Here is the model number and quick specifications. It is pretty portable cause it is foldable. I bought the cheaper option in the package. There was also this tripod included as well as USB-C charging cable. To get it into operation you just unfold it, tighten this screw, unlock this one, unlock this one. I'll put the tripod on the bottom as well. Then to pair it you need to install the app, turn on Bluetooth, put your phone in there. Now you just switch it on and it's ready to go. We have few controls in here. This is trigger, this is zoom, this is joystick for moving it around, this is for light because it has even built-in LED lights, this one is for shooting the video and this one is for changing the modes. It has some cool options like object follow, humanoid followed mode or face follow mode. So for example, let's try the follow object mode. I put it on my hand and it's gonna follow it around. Yeah, it's got lost, so let's try again. Now it should follow my hand. Pretty cool. I can change the mode with this button. This is all follow, then all lock. So this is like a kind of stabilizer. Yeah, so if I'm gonna do this, it's gonna be stabilizing the footage. Next is FPV mode. So it's going kind of this motion. And pan follow. Now I can do something like this, and it's gonna like follow the object. Here in the app in settings there is not much to do. We can change the resolution and frame rate of the video. There are some AI gestures. This is what the main app interface looks like. And here are some different modes like time lapse, dynazoom. This is like kind of cool feature. Move in or move out, but I guess you gotta be further down, you know, not recording handhelds. And a 3x3 panoramic mode. Overall, I think this is a pretty solid, cheap alternative for something like DJI. Here are all the buttons, here is the app, here is how to charge it, how to build it, and here are key functions. Here is status display, app connection, folding step, specifications parameters. I bought this stabilizer because I want to make my footage look more professional, to not make shots with my hands, but to use device like this. Hopefully it will allow me to do that. Build quality is decent, price as well, I just don't really like the application. If you are interested in this product, check it out on AliExpress, link is down below. I would like to thank you all again for watching and I will see you in the next one. Peace!